cry.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that was cold. Oh! 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 I actually almost just vomit. Oh! Oh my goodness, I almost just vomit. Oh no, this is sick. Hello everyone, welcome to Death Battle, Omni-Man vs Homelander. Okay, somebody gave me a warning. Apparently this one has a lot of gore. Am I about to get scarred by watching this? Who knows? Either way, if you do not like blood, like a lot, I suggest watching another one of my videos and just skipping this one for now. But either way, okay, I kind of feel ashamed saying this. I only know Omni-Man because, one, Invincible, and also that that weird meme. My goodness. Okay, anyway, Homelander. I don't know anything about this guy, but all I know is that apparently a lot of people love it when he gets beaten up. Either way, here we go.
Omni-Man, the Invincible champion from planet Viltrum.
You know what? I should watch
The
Invincible.
world's greatest superhero, brought to you by Vought International.
Few heroes have stood the test of time with more aplomb than the very first, Superman. But
Superman.
what if absolute power did, in fact, corrupt absolutely?
Answer, we're all screwed. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Omni-Man.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very excited about this one.
Not
Mostly because I
really. His
finally
name
get to
is in the
see
title of the video.
what
Well,
is
he might be
Omni-Man.
forgiven for mistaking Nolan Grayson for his classic comic inspiration. He's even got that sexy mustache that he's not afraid to hide with terrible CGI.
Whoa.
Born on the planet
Welcome.
Viltrum, Nolan was sent to Earth to act as its superpowered alien defender and spread the enlightenment of his utopian homeworld.
And as his
Oh, he's
superhero
1,000 years
alter ego,
old.
Omni-Man, there was no one better suited to the task. He saved the world countless times, worked alongside the Guardians of the
Oh, right,
Globe,
how did I forget?
and married and had a son.
Think, Mark, think.
Life couldn't be
I love that
better
meme.
until Mark inherited his dad's Viltrumite powers. That's when Mark found out that his dad was a stinking rat liar.
Turns out, Viltrum wasn't exactly the peaceful utopia Nolan promised.
Peaceful in the sense that they culled half their population, murdering billions with their
Oh,
bare
my
hands
goodness.
until only the strongest were left, united by
Oh,
a
wait,
common
Conquest.
purpose.
This
I don't know who
Viltrumite
he is, but
empire then
again,
went on to
memes.
conquer planet after planet in their home galaxy, murdering any who dared oppose them. So just scratch that whole peaceful part entirely.
Okay,
It
so
turns
basically
out
like Saiyans.
Omni-Man was here to do that same thing to Earth. Sorry, Mark. Your dad's a
Even
What
worse,
the heck?
he's
What did he
easily
do?
The most powerful being on the entire
He just
planet.
casually killed him.
Imagine combining the raw power of a Kryptonian and the bloodlust of a Saiyan, and what you get is basically a Viltrumite.
Due to their unique DNA, Viltrumites are composed of smart.
Okay, I can
atoms
see
that
where
they
the
can
gore is gonna
manipulate to
probably be.
achieve superhuman feats,
There's a lot
like
of
holding their breath for
head
weeks
pops.
on end by drawing more energy from the oxygen inside them.
Kinda reminds me of that whole bioelectric aura thing Superman has. That's basically how comic writers a science-y explanation for his powers.
Except smart atoms make even less sense. How can atomic structure be designated by your DNA? DNA is
Hey,
made of atoms.
Jurassic
It's
Park.
completely
Mr.
nonsensical
DNA.
biological hogwash that I cannot
Honestly, I am very
stand.
excited for that new movie.
Comics fans, I'm calling this debunked.
No!
Viltrumites can fly,
He's on
withstand
fire.
near absolute zero
Oh.
temperatures. That's insane.
Look
heat
what it says down there.
factors. You know, stuff like getting punched through the stomach, having your guts ripped out, or having your face
Ooh.
smashed up in a tomato soup. I don't mean to exaggerate.
Okay, yeah,
but
that is gruesome.
Viltrumites in this series get up
Oh
and
my
somehow
goodness.
survive.
However, too much trauma to the brain or heart.
Yeah, by the
can
way, I'm so sorry if I say, oh my
override
goodness, a lot.
factors, and intense heat
That
can
is a
be
lot of blood.
Especially damaging.
Even the most powerful Viltrumites can be killed by extended baths in the spicy hot plasma of a star.
And because of their abilities, their inner ear vestibular
Okay, so
system
the
is
average,
far
you know,
more
weakness.
sensitive
The
than
sun.
regular humans. Intense sonic pressure will disrupt their fragile equilibrium and even prevent them from flying.
Though pushing themselves to their physical limits only ends up making them way stronger. And considering Nolan has been alive and planet conquering for thousands of years, he is easily one of the toughest Viltrumites around. Like, other aliens attacking him will literally splatter their bodies against him. But Mark didn't inherit everything from his dad. Despite his alien genes, Mark was raised as a human with our weak, pathetic human values like love and compassion and not brutally murdering the out of everyone you see like a maniac. really made it difficult for Nolan to relate to his kid.
Such as when these aliens invaded Earth.
No, now I feel bad for
tried his
Mark. My
best
man has
to
a terrible
minimize
life.
casualties and
No offense to him, by the way.
outsmart his numerically superior foes.
Nolan, meanwhile, tackled their leader through the portal back to their homeworld, then spent some time systematically annihilating their planet for even daring to take Earth from him. Classic generational divide.
Annihilate is underselling it. Nolan flew so fast that his body lit their planet's atmosphere
I want to say
on
it.
fire,
I want to
creating
say it.
massive
Oh my
country-sized
goodness.
explosions, with his own body as the projectile.
Omni-Man has flown across galaxies in only a week, survived punching a hole through a planet, and even deflected a meteor the size of Texas.
Assuming that means the diameter of the meteor is equivalent to the distance from the top of the Panhandle to the Gulf of Mexico, that would make it 1,300 kilometers wide.
And weigh over 4.6 quintillion tons, moving at re-entry speeds of over 11,000 meters per second. It had hit with enough energy to destroy the moon twice over.
So Omni-Man is strong
Whoa.
enough to slaughter those who considered him an ally, the Guardians of the Globe, all to ensure as seamless
Yeah,
a
that is a lot of
transition
blood.
to the coming Viltrumite rule as possible.
Too bad for Nolan, it wouldn't be that easy, because he'd have to go through his son first.
Mark was horrified by his father's treachery, spurred on by the reveal that Nolan only viewed his mother as a pet, disposable
Wow.
broodmare, Invincible.
Okay, that is
fought
brutal.
Omni-Man to save the planet.
You don't even see her as a wife, you just see her as a pet. Are you serious?
Training? Like the train?
Yes, we get it. It was a
No,
good
that
run.
is brutal. My man's
Jesus.
basically being forced to kill them.
It was Omni-Man that learned a lesson about humanity that day.
He may have tried to turn Mark into a Viltrumite, but in reality, as Nolan fled Earth with tears in his eyes, Mark made his father human.
Aw. You gotta love it when the literal wanting to kill everyone turns into someone that, you know, does want to kill everyone.
American conglomerate whose #1 products are the greatest superheroes on the face of the earth.
That's right. Superheroes are
The
real
Deep?
and they're big business.
Okay, no offense, but
Imagine a company
that's
that
your name?
possesses a monopoly of
Okay, no
popular
offense, no
culture,
offense, but, like,
pumping out movies,
seriously?
TV shows, action figures, and video games constantly, drowning the masses in a
Buster
slurry of
Beavers?
focus-tested nostalgia,
I'm sorry, that's a very
no
weird
end
name.
in sight.
Yeah. Imagine.
Within Vought's pantheon of gods among men is their premier super team, the Seven, and its leader, Homelander.
He's got the looks, the charm, the Jesus, and most importantly, he's got the power to slaughter all of America's enemies at home and abroad. This
Oh
guy
my-
probably eats freedom and eagles.
But Homelander's squeaky clean
Nothing you won the
corporate
back row.
is only skin deep. Far from the big blue Boy Scout he's marketed as, Homelander is
Whoa.
probably the closest thing to Lucifer on Earth.
Remember Bad Future Biff from Back to the Future? Now give him superpowers and media
He enjoys
training.
milk.
Vought's official story
Good to know.
is that Homelander was an alien who landed here as a baby, a tale we're all familiar with.
And one that's total bull. Homie was made in a lab with Vought's proprietary super soldier serum, Compound V.
And he was a complete success.
Too much of a success. He was murdering rooms of terrified scientists before his umbilical cord was even cut. In the comics, Vought had to keep a remote-controlled hydrogen bomb.
My man's a
strapped to
baby,
him
he's
at all
already getting
times
kills?
Because they had no idea what else could possibly kill him.
As he grew up, he was subjected to psychological conditioning to make him the greatest and most profitable hero of all time.
It wasn't long before he debuted as Homelander, the ultimate defender of the American dream.
Homelander possesses massively superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He can fly at hypersonic speeds, see through walls with X-ray vision, and detect a person's emotional state from just the sound of their heartbeat.
But you know,
Oh, you know what? That's actually kinda
when
cool.
He breaks out his heat vision, which is strong enough to slice through crowds
Oh,
of people, or
what did they
split
even do?
airplanes in half.
Or
The poor
screams
people.
so loud that it shatters the eardrums of anyone around him.
Those are innocent bystanders whose ears are exploding, by the way. Oh yeah, he totally botched this mission to stop a plane hijacking, so he forced each and everyone on board to die in the resulting crash so they wouldn't reveal his incompetence.
Well, Homelander's powers may be real, but
Okay,
his
so this guy is
heroism
basically
a
terrible.
charade. Though he plays his part well, he cares nothing for the peons he's forced to protect.
The only thing he treasures is, ironically, his public image. Turns out being raised as a lab experiment doesn't create a healthy person. But don't worry, he eventually cleaned up his act and started a totally 100% healthy sexual relationship with a fellow superhero.
What the heck is going
who
on?
just happened to be an actual Nazi. Speaking of, you know how I'm always saying we should figure out how Superman and Lois,
Yes, actually, thank you, Ed. What was he about to say?
get busy? Well, forget that, because Homelander proved that they can't. when his ejaculation blew his partner to smithereens. Who drew that?
Look, there's no way to sugarcoat
What?
this. Considering a human's load has much less mass than a shotgun.
Wait, was that his?
It would have to be moving
No way.
significantly faster to
He
achieve
killed
the
someone
same
with his
kinetic
thing?
energy. Over
His
1,500
thing of
meters
all
per second,
things?
or 4.5 times faster than sound.
That's right. Homelander can bust a nut faster than the speed of sound. Well, good night,
What the heck?
everybody. Ooh, kind of sucks for humanity that they made this dude the most powerful being on the planet and a psycho murderer.
That's no exaggeration. Stillwell even commented that Homelander has proven immune to every weapon known to mankind, no matter how powerful. Humanity literally lacks the ability to kill him.
That'd include nuclear weapons as powerful as the Tsar bomb, which exploded with the energy of 50 megatons of TNT.
Actually, it could have exploded with twice that. But the Soviets who created it were afraid it would irreversibly alter Earth's biosphere and end the world. That's right, we all almost died.
And that's the kind of Homelander can shrug off no problem. He's strong enough to throw a jet with one hand and fast enough to outspeed a C4 explosion.
Okay, you know what? He may actually stand a chance.
Homelander is still surprisingly cunning and able to manipulate those around him.
Though it probably wasn't too smart to piss off the world's angriest limey, Billy Butcher. Yeah, turns out forcibly fathering a son with someone else's wife is not a good idea.
Of note, as unjustifiable as it is, to Homelander, this gave him something he never had before. Some small measure of control over his own life.
Being born Vought's star pupil meant he was under their thumb from the day he was born. His superpowered son was the first thing that was truly his and might be his best option for a new beginning.
Well done.
Or not.
The way he's just smiling. Okay, so I have no idea. Omni-Man is very strong, but like,
Time for a death battle!
I'm not gonna lie. Homelander has a lot of... Hello? Was this released at like Christmas time? What the heck?
Howdy, neighbor. Coco? It's warm.
Wait. How's this gonna get like all gory?
You know, Nolan, Homelander is more than just a superhero. It might be cynical to say this, but he's a brand. And it's very important to me that that brand means something.
I like how he hasn't
If
said
I'm
anything.
playing second fiddle to some goddamn alien, what's really the point, right? What do you think, Debbie?
Ooh, Meganus.
Aw, she's shy. So, do we have an understanding? Get the out of my country.
Wow. Wait, is that his wife? I don't know.
I'm going to feed you your own heart.
Not the complete silence.
Shit. That was a great line.
Oh, okay then. Here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My man is having zero problems.
I'm not here for your country.
No, not all the poor houses. No, don't kill the child. Okay, good. I was about to say, not the child. Anything about the child. Okay, you know what? I'm having second thoughts. Yeah, I think... Yeah, Omni-Man's winning this. My man didn't even... He just moved out of the way that quickly. Oh, no. Not the poor civilians. Rest in peace. He can block that. No, I'm sorry, but this is over. He just blocked that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Yeah, I've never bled from the ear, but I really don't want to feel that. That must feel terrible. Wait, no! The child! No! There's no way the child lived that. Oh no, he's losing it.
Are you going to cry?
Oh my goodness. Okay, that was cold.
Doctor, I'm done with you.
Oh my goodness.
Son of yours, this worthless neighborhood, and every
His eyes! Oh! 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 I actually almost just vomit. Oh my goodness, I almost just vomit. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh no! Is this what you meant by gruesome? Oh! No, I'm not kidding. I almost just vomit. Oh, no, this is sick. You know, this is the complete opposite. Right now, I should be panicking. Oh, no. Omni-Man, what are you going to do to this man? This is the first time I've ever had the pause. Oh, no. Wait, no. 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 Don't you dare do it.
Remember what I promised you.
Oh,
Now swallow.
oh my goodness. Okay, good. The child lived.
Merry Christmas. KO!
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect that.
It sure seems like he was working out some aggression there.
Despite Homelander's dominance within the
Yeah,
world
I
of
see
the
it now.
boys,
Now I
he's
see
a
the
big
gore.
fish in a small pond, relatively speaking. Homelander can move faster than sound.
But no, I
while
just realized
Omni-Man can move
he
faster
still
than
did
light.
not care.
Homelander can survive
He
on
opened his
nuke, while
eyes.
Omni-Man can shatter the moon twice
My
over.
man just
To
did
be
not
fair,
care.
Homelander did have a couple of abilities Omni-Man didn't, like his heat vision.
And while Viltrumite healing factors have failed,
Yeah,
against
heat vision does
continuous
not matter. My man,
exposure to
again,
heat
just blocked it with his
stars,
hand.
that still took quite a bit of time, and there's no reason to think
Dare I
Homelander's
say,
heat vision was anywhere near that hot.
This is one of my
Hell,
favorites.
Nolan's tanked heat vision from
The one that almost made
superhero
me vomit
being
is actually one of the ones I
before.
like.
You can vaporize people in an instant.
Even if it was hot enough, Omni-Man's superior speed would cut him off before he could do any lasting damage. Similarly, despite being able to disrupt his equilibrium with his supersonic screaming, Homelander wasn't strong enough to capitalize on it in any meaningful way.
Plus, while Homelander is pretty devious when the situation calls for it, Omni-Man has been fighting and conquering worlds for thousands of years. He comes from a warrior culture based on fighting. Homelander, on the other hand, comes from a test tube and never had to push himself as a fighter
Wow,
because
my
he
man
was
tried to run
always
away.
so much stronger than everyone else.
And that's the key difference between them. One is a warrior, and the other is a bully. Homelander was never going to give up easy, but Omni-Man's skill, power, and Viltrumite heritage earned him
I kind of
the
feel
win.
bad for him.
When it comes to Superman knockoffs, Homelander had to eat his heart out.
The winner is
Literally.
Omni-Man.
Okay.
Death Battle is
Hopefully
back
my
in the
reaction
form
was
of
good,
a
by the
brand
way.
new membership
I am so
program
sorry.
for
If you
our
are new
YouTube
here,
channel. By directly supporting our
normally
team,
I'm not
you'll
like
get unique emotes,
this,
badges,
you know
and
what.
additional content more.
I did not
Click
expect
join
that.
button to see more info, and thanks so much for watching.
Oh my goodness. I still can't believe what I just watched. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This might be one of my best reactions just because I'm not kidding. I promise you, I'm not kidding. That was my general reaction. I felt like I was literally I was literally gagging when that happened. No joke. I was swallowing my own saliva just as he did it. So I'm guessing my brain was like imagining him ripping my mouth off, and that just like made my whole brain like, oh no. Like, oh no. Really convenient, but like I am not seeing something this disturbing since like that one thing I saw as a kid, which thankfully I don't remember. I hate the fact that I do remember what it's called, so I could watch it again. Um, you know what? No, no, no. I was gonna say if this video gets 1,000 likes, no, absolutely not. No, I'm not rewatching that. I'm not rewatching that. I'll give you guys one hint. No, never mind, because then you would figure it out, and then something would happen, and then bada bing, bada boom. Never mind. Maybe if this video does get 1,000 likes somehow, then I'll actually tell you a hint. And if someone guesses it, maybe I'll react to that very disturbing thing. Ugh. But anyway, here's the post. No joke. If you're new here, I do hope you stick around because the next three are pretty big. Or at least I think. Superman versus Goku, Knuckles versus Donkey Kong, and Mario versus Sonic. I don't know why, but I feel like watching like these four right now. Mostly because, you know, when I continue the tier list, I want some big ones in there. But anyway, even though this one was very short, it had enough. That's all I can say. It had enough. You know what? This might be not top 5, but maybe top 7. No joke. It's so funny, again, how the one that almost made me gag is the one I really like. It's just, it's not too gruesome, if you know what I mean. It's gruesome, oh, absolutely, but like, it's not too much that it makes you want to be like, oh no, I wish I never saw this. It just makes you think, whoa, they really just did that. Okay, hopefully this video does good, because if YouTube gives me the weird eye, I'm done. I'm done. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye. And even though it's not Christmas, Merry Christmas. If I'm honest with you, I'm just happy the kids survived.